Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Stitches and Stencils, which means I'm doing stitching and stenciling today on my layout. And this is a series that I started over with MK on her channel and Sandy over at State Goddess. One time while we were at a retreat, we were doing a lot of stitching and stenciling, so we decided let's just make a series out of it. So I am not going to show you a ton of the stitching. It didn't take me all that long. It was pretty straightforward and easy, but I am using the new stitching starter set from MK's shop, which includes this pokey tool. It comes with the little bag that's up at the top. I should have done a better job of showing you this, but it comes in the pokey tool comes in a little case. It has a needle threader in it and a small pad, like maybe 3x3. I don't know. Maybe no, might be a little bit bigger than 3x3. Maybe 4x4 pad. Don't quote me on the numbers and the size, but receiving pad, the mouse pad, basically, type deal. And I should have shown that to you, but I didn't. And there you can see the needle threader. So it is all set up for travel. And that is what I'm using, even though I'm at home, but I just got it, and so I wanted to give it a shot, and that is the weirdest way to hold my scissors. I have no idea what that was going on, but it was how I was holding them. So I did have to pull my needle. I didn't have to, but I pulled my favorite needle from my stitching starter set over in the needle minder on the right hand side of the screen there. It did come, the travel set comes with a needle, but I have my favorite one. You guys know you always have a favorite tool. And so, yeah, I just pulled out the needle because I'm at home. So I'm doing a running stitch through this, and then I'm going to just go back through and do all of the open spots. And that's all I did there. I also did not show you backing the cut file. If you want to learn more about backing cut files and learn all the things about cut files, you can go and check that out. We are doing a series called Cut File Confidence. It's not just a series. It is a class called Cut File Confidence. In August, September, and going into October. It will be live on our YouTube channels Monday, Wednesday, Friday in August. And then starting in September, it is private in a private Zoom classes that we are doing, going into even more detail to show you guys how to use cut files. So I just thought I'd start off the whole series by just warming up with a cut file I had in my stash. So I'm using this big Ohana word. And I am doing some stenciling on it with one of the Arden Creative Studios stencils. And then I had this floral cut file as well, so I went ahead and backed that. And am using that on this paper, a really old paper from Sandy Lion. So I don't know if you know who that is, but I don't even know if they're in business anymore, but it is this old Sandy Lion paper. And so that's what I'm using today to document a flight to Hawaii for the family that I take care of. I wasn't on it. It was a family trip. And so my title is going to be Awesome Ohana Vacay, because awesome family vacay. So yeah. That's what I'm doing there, but I felt like this big cut file was a little bit too plain, so I went ahead and used my texture paste. I'm using some paper glaze from Picket Fence Studio, which I don't believe they even make that anymore, but I've got a bunch of it, so I'm going to use it. And then I am kind of grunging it up a little just to make it kind of stand out a little bit more and not be so perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and put everything down here. I'm thinking that my stitched hibiscus flower up in the upper left-hand corner is going to play well with the flowers I've got in the lower right-hand corner. I will be adding a little stitching in that lower right-hand corner as well. But that's going to be the basis of my layout. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some embellishments using some wood veneer from MK's shop. I will include links for those down below as well. And then I'm going to add some black elements here because I am using the word vacay in black, and so I found the word awesome in a black and white, and so I decided to go ahead and back my photo in some black. I'm going to cut back over to that Cut File Confidence class. If you're interested in knowing more about that, you can go check out MK's channel today because she is doing a bigger walkthrough on it. than I am doing, and I will be walking through the kit on Monday when we kick off the series. So you're going to get it in multiple ways if you watch both of our channels. I apologize if it's duplicate for you, but you know, not everybody watches both channels, so you know, we're both showing you what's in the kit, because it doesn't just come with cut files, it comes with some paper exclusives as well as a few pieces of paper that are not exclusive. So yeah, you're going to get a whole bunch of different stuff. And like I said, I'll be walking through that kit on Monday's video, and go check out MK's channel so you can see what she is showing you today, because she's going into more detail today on it in case you're interested. And then there's a link down below in case you want to go check it out over on her website. So I am mixing and matching a few different pieces here from her shop. I've got a hibiscus flower, and I am pulling in a flamingo and a palm tree, and I believe they're both from the same set. I was going to try and pull in a little bit more of the little leaves and whatnot, but I don't really add a whole lot more. I think I add one more little flower up top, so that there's going to be 2 up top and 2 down in the bottom, and then a couple labels to do a little writing. And I'm keeping it pretty simple. There are all five of them are in the photo. It's the little guy that I take care of and Dad are all the way on the left hand side, and they're a little bit small in the photo, but I thought this was a great picture just of all of them on the plane together. It's kind of hard to get that when you're sitting in an airplane all across the row, but they were able to get a picture, and I loved it. So I don't know which kid's getting this in their album, but I may end up having to do it multiple times just because of the fact that the girls will see it and then they'll be like, where's mine? So they'll all look different. I don't ever do them all the same. So just, yeah, adding a few labels here, and then I am calling it done pretty quickly. I will add a link to the Stitches and Stencils playlist so you can go and check out other people who may or may not be playing along with Stitches and Stencils. That circular mouse pad there, I believe, is from the Stitching Starter set. I have a small collection of some assemblage required pokey mats. I have this one. I've got one that was an exclusive from a Wyoming retreat, and then I've got my small one, and then I have a plain black one that is just a really old one that I've had for many, many years. I keep them all handy because they're all super useful. And so obviously I've grabbed a different one this time, but I love it. And just adding a little stitching in this bottom right hand corner, just for the sheer fact that there's stitching in the upper left, and I kind of want to bring that same texture down to the bottom right to just have a little continuity and keep it looking very similar. And that is pretty much it, you guys. I really love how this came out. I hope that you enjoyed watching me put it together. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and don't forget to go check out the link down below for MK's channel as well. Thanks so much for watching and spending time with me today. I will see you guys on Monday with the kickoff for our Cut File Confidence class, so come back and check that out, and take care and have a great day. See you then. Bye-bye.